Hello, both of you and everyone. Welcome back to the new session, which is here. What we have been telling you is about the tissues. And here is a small revision of the tissues, which we told you. What are tissues, students? You know about the tissues now. Cells form group of cells. You know that cells form group of cells. Why they form group of cells or team of cells? They need to perform single task which they do it together. So the result of that is they are able to perform a function efficiently. So you have muscle, blood, they are the tissues. The tissue cells have same structure and they perform the same function. This definition we already gave to you, have been asked many times in the exams that what is the need of the formation of the tissues, and it is not a single cell, it is a group of cells and they have to perform a function which in the organisms, in the plants or in the animal, and they will do it efficiently if instead of one cell there is a group of cells. So here what you see, what we have been talking about, the plant tissues. In the plant tissue we told you is different from animal tissues because plants are located, and you know that the animals are moving from one place to another, and there is a huge amount of difference in the need of the plants as well as in the need of the animals. So the tissues will be different. And in the plant tissues, we started with the plant tissue, students. And first we told you meristem tissues. You see the meristem tissues, and on the other side you have permanent tissues. Two types of tissues. Meri, meristematic tissue, you know, are those which divide throughout life. The growth of the plant is becoming taller, the plant is growing. So how it will grow? So the what we are saying, meristematic tissues divide throughout life, and we have told you and shown you that there are three types of the meristem tissues: apical, lateral, and intercellary. Depending on where they are located, the growth of the plant takes place. The tip and the roots, and you will see that we have shown diagrams to show where they are located, students. And on the other side we have permanent tissues. What happens is that when the meristematic tissues divide due to differentiation, uh, uh, what happens, some of these will become permanent tissues. So once they become permanent tissue, students, they have lost ability to divide further. That means they cannot divide further, and they are permanent now. Permanent means they are not going to change. They are not going to change. They are not going to divide. And permanent also we said simple tissues and complex tissues. Complex tissues. In the simple tissues, you can see that I have written three: parenchyma, collenchyma, mesenchyma. These are the three types of the simple tissues which we discussed, students. In the permanent tissues which are not going to divide, and simple one means they will be made up of only one type of cell. So when they will be made up of only one type of cells, they will become simple. Complex means they will have more than one type of cells, so they are complex. They have many cells together, which will be xylem and phloem. You know about something about them already, which we will be discussing today, students. So we have told you already, in the parenchyma and collenchyma, mesenchyma, these three simple tissues, what were they and what type of work they were doing, where they are located in the plant, students. So here we have shown various type of simple tissues and some transverse and longitudinal sectional views of that, students. Parenchyma, you can see that parenchyma, transverse and longitudinal, we have shown in the A part. You can say this is my A part, students. Here transverse section and the longitudinal section. longitudinal. What do you mean by longitudinal? Lengthwise, lengthwise. Transversal mean like cut it like this. So they will, if we give a transversal cut to them, they are going to look like this. And if you see the longitudinal picture of that, cytoplasm is there, nucleus is there, medial lamella, chloroplast, vacuole, intercellular space, primary cell wall. So this is the picture which we have, and the collenchyma students, transverse section and longitudinal section. See the wall thickenings, nucleus, vacuole, cell walls, transversal view, transversal cut if you give, you will look like this. And you can see this is a longitudinal section. Longitudinal section, again, what you experience here, end wall, primary cell thickened at the corner, chloroplast, nucleus, vacuole, cytoplasm, and there is an intercellular space, as you can see that intercellular space. Here also you see intercellular space, students, intercellular space. And parenchyma, you see the transverse section and the longitudinal section. Here see, as you can see that simple pair, and here lignified thick wall, narrow lumen. These are the pictures which are already available in the book, students, just to give a small idea that how the pictures look like. Longitudinal is a lengthwise, student, lengthwise straight. Transversal means you cut it like this, and that is the picture they have shown here. Two types of pictures. Now we are coming to one more thing. Before this, I would like to tell you what is that. This question was given, so we are taking that. Here was a question between, question was given. What are the differences between parenchyma, collenchyma, and mesenchyma? So in the simple tissues, we have told you parenchyma, collenchyma, mesenchyma. What are the differences? This question is important, students. Important question. Differences for your exam, students. The three types of simple tissues which we told you. As you can see, first the point of comparison, when we will compare students parenchyma, collenchyma, mesenchyma, first type is the type of the cell. What is the type of the cell? In parenchyma, living plant cells which originate from ground and protoderm meristem. We told you meristem, you know what they are doing, they are dividing, and after division or differentiation, they will form cells which will not further divide. So parenchyma is a living plant cell. Living plant cell. They are living, and it originates from ground and protoderm meristem. Collenchyma is also living plant cells, students. These are living plant cells which originate from procambium. Whereas difference, see that this is important point. Mesenchyma is dead plant cells which originate from the ground meristem and pollination program. This is important. Putting a star here, student, because there is a difference. These are living. Parenchyma is living, collenchyma living, and mesenchyma you see dead plant cells. You have to note down this point. It's important. Dead plant cells. Very important. Note down this. Whenever there is a difference, that becomes a question for exam. One of the difference between these two, when I put a star, that means is important question, students. So you should note it down. These are the living plant cells, and here you have dead plant cells, students. Second difference could be seen in the location of them. Present in every soft part of the plant, parenchyma. Present in every soft part of the plant. This is found in leaves, stems, and petioles. This is found in mature parts of the plants or trees, mature part. Because you see they have become dead plant cells, dead plants. So those which are mature parts of the plants or trees. Nature of the cells, students. What is the nature of the cell? So we understand the nature of the cell. They are unspecialized. There is no specialization here. Unspecialized living cells. They are specialized cells and living cells. Specialized cells. They are specialized, matured and dead cells. Student, again and again I'm talking about the dead cells. So where is the dead cell? That is in parenchyma. Important point. Note it down. Dead cell, dead cell. Living cells, living cells. What is the cell shape? Generally isodiametric. This is elongated and ciliated, elongated and fiber shape. Fiber shape. See, not there is some difference. Cell wall, cell wall. The walls of the cell, what will be the type? Here you have in parenchyma the cell wall present made up of cellulose. Cellulose. Cellulose, you know, is a carbohydrate. Carbohydrate, which we will study in biochemistry, and it's a complex biomolecule. It is a biomolecule. And here uneven cell wall made up of pectin and hemicellulose. Hemicellulose. Pectin and hemicellulose. Here in parenchyma, you see hard and thick cell wall made up of lignin. Lignin is a compound, students, is a compound, and it is hard and thick cell. But it is hard and thick. Important point of difference between these two. So this is hard and thick cell. So there is a, what about the intercellular spaces between the cells? As I said, there are cells. Are there intercellular spaces between them? If there are spaces, then something can pass through those spaces or can go into those spaces. Here, intercellular space is present, less space present. Important point, absent. Absent, student, very important. Put a star here, put a star here. Wherever I see something important, I am putting a star for your question paper because you have to make notes of the student. If the questions are given, what is the difference between parenchyma, collenchyma, parenchyma? We have to write at least 2 to 3 differences, students, but those differences which are very important must be written. Dead cell, we have dead plant cells, here living plant cells, living plant cells. And here there is an intercellular spaces. And here also though less, but there is, it is hard and thick, there is no intercellular spaces. So they packed very closely, students, very closely. So nothing can pass through them. That's what it means. Otherwise, things will pass. So less space, absent. Then what is the function? What is the function of each of these? Important point, they will ask you. They will ask you in the question paper, what is the function? What is the function of parenchyma? What is the function of parenchyma, students? It helps in storage of foods, in gaseous exchange, and in photosynthesis. Very important function. Can you tell me what is the function of parenchyma? Important question for you in the exam. What is the function? Answer me. Very important. What is the function of parenchyma has been asked many times. Important question, student. Putting a star on it, important question. What is the answer you are giving? What answer you are giving for this? Anya, what is your answer? What is the function of parenchyma? Important question for exam. We have already given you the answer. What they are doing? Storage of food.
They perform functions such as photosynthesis.
Yes. Storage of food is there. See, food is important. But we are taking food, there is has to be some storage of foods for these plants and trees. Then always there is a gaseous exchange. You know about gaseous exchange. What gaseous exchange takes place? What is the gaseous exchange which is taking place? What is that process called? Photosynthesis. What happens in photosynthesis, students? What the plants are taking? carbon dioxide gas, water, sunlight, and chlorophyll, right? So what they are getting? What they will release? So oxygen, oxygen gas, right? This is our 6O2, oxygen gas. This is the process, right or wrong? So important function. Such questions are given student. Function is very important. Function is very important. Put a star here. I hope you are making your notes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Those questions which are given in paper, we are discussing them very carefully, and important points we are putting star on them. Star is important question for the exam. You know, functions are important, differences are important. This is living plant cells, living plants, and dead plants. Important point. Hard and thick cell wall, hard and thick cell wall, animal cell wall, and thin cell wall. It depends on what is the material of it. What is lignin? Lignin is a compound, you see, is a compound of which it is made up of, and we'll tell you what is the reason for that also. Why it changes like this? Because the plants, you see, they have to survive with so many things. So they have to have hard and thick cell walls to protect. There has to be protection of the plants. You know. And they will die, you know, when strong winds blows and when floods come or something happens, the plants die. And then, so all this, they have a protection. They have to protect themselves. We human beings also protect ourselves. Animals also protect themselves depending on where they are located. So, what is the function of parenchyma? This is the function of parenchyma. Question 1. Question 2, students. What is the function of students? Parenchyma. Parenchyma. Tell me, what is the function of parenchyma? What it will do? What it will do, students?
It provides support structure, mechanical strength.
Yes, very good answer given by Vidi. You know that mechanical support and elasticity is required to the plant. Plants, you know, they need mechanical support. If they are not mechanical support, they will fall down. Strength, mechanical strength, how will they get? So parenchyma is providing it. And there is a elasticity also in the plant, you know, elasticity. They are bending as the leaves or all this, they bend. So elasticity also they are providing to them. Question number 3. What is the function of important question, student? Parenchyma. What is the function of parenchyma, students? What it does? What is your answer for this question?
So these provide mechanical support to the plant.
And
Elasticity.
no, elasticity, we told you the parenchyma. Something more than that?
Sir, it helps in transportation of water and nutrients.
Very important. How will the plant get water and nutrients? Where the plants are getting water and transportation of water and nutrients have to be there. Water nutrients must reach every part of the plant. So what it will do? It will transport that. It will transport them. You know, from the roots, the water is coming, nutrients are coming. They are to be taken to the entire plant. So what is happening? Where this parenchyma is doing that job here. There has to be transport of water and nutrients to the plants, to the plant. So the entire plant must get the water and nutrients. So here we have important 1, 2, and 3 questions, important questions. That's why we have taken this part. You have noted down. You noted down this. You can take a screenshot if you want. Important points. Students, important things must note it down. Note it down. Whatever notes we are giving, they are important. You will make your own notes so that they help you in the paper, in the exam. In the exam. Any doubt here? You have any doubt here, students?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. So that was a good part of that. We are coming to this again. We have more things for you, more interesting things. See, one more thing we are coming. Important. What we have written here. Very important, students, protective tissues. What I'm talking now, protective tissue, student. What do you mean by protective tissues? Everything needs protection. Yes or no? We need protection. Animals need protection. Plants also need protection. But who will give protection to the plant? So they must have something in them to protect themselves. And there are protective tissues are present in outermost layer of the plant. Where they are present? Outermost layers of the plant body. The outermost, such as leaves, stem, roots, and offer protection to the plant body. Important point. You see, everything has a body. We have a body, and we are also being protected by the top layer. What is our top layer? Skin. If skin is not there, then what will happen? Everything will go inside my body, and anything can go in and come out. What protection I have? Atmosphere, fungus, all bacteria, all gases, everything is there. So there has to be protective tissues which are present in the outermost layer of the plant body, such as leaves, stem, roots, which offer protection to the plant body. They prevent desiccation, mechanical injury, and infection in plants. Infection in plants. Can there be infection in plants? Tell me yes or no. Tell me, can there be injury? The plants are living things. They have life. They have life, you are saying. So if there is any life, then what it means? If there is a life, then what it means? You see, there can be injury and there can be infection. And plants are under attack. You know about that. Plants are under attack by so many things. You know, when fertilizers and a lot of insecticides and all that, you are spraying so many things on the plants. So plants will need protection, we are saying, protection. And outermost layer of the plant should be able to protect the plants. So what is that? Here we are talking about epidermis. How they are protecting, you are saying epidermis. So the question is naturally, what is epidermis, students? What is epidermis? The entire surface of plant has an outer covering of epidermis. The outer coverage of the plant. There is an outer coverage. It protects all parts of the plant. Epidermal cells on the aerial parts of the plant often secrete a waxy water resistant layer on the outer surface. What they do? On the outer surface of the plant, you see, They will secrete. They secrete what? Waxy water resistance layer. Waxy water resistant students. Layer on outer surface. On outer surface. The outer surface of the plant, you understood, students? There is a water coming there. So they have to protect it from. So waxy type of substance. Wax, you know, wax is water resistance. This aids in protection against loss of water, mechanical injury, and invasion by parasitic fungi. If plants will lose all the water, then what will happen? Then they need water, but if all the plant sun rays are shining, if all the water is gone, what will happen? So there has to be protection to that part also. So if there is a water resistance layer on the outer surface, which is there is some wax type of thing we are saying. So what is the result of that? Water secrete waxy water resistance layer on their outer surface. This aids in protection against loss of water, mechanical injury, and invasion by parasitic fungi. There are parasites, there is a fungi. Kida lag jata. You have seen sometimes. So then the whole plant will die. Do you see at your home also to the plants these things? किसी सीजन में देखा कीड़ा लग जाता है प्लांट्स तो खत्म हो जाता है, डेड हो जाता है, मर जाता है. तो पैरासाइट्स भी हैं, इन्वेजन बाय पैरासाइट. Since it has a protective role to play, cells of epidermal tissue form a continuous layer without intercellular spaces. Important point. Inside them there is no intercellular spaces here. Inside them, the cells of the epidermic, we are saying no intercellular spaces. Can you tell me why there should be no intercellular spaces in the epidermis? In the epidermis, why? Why in the epidermis there should be no intercellular spaces, students? What is your answer for this? What will happen if there are intercellular spaces? Because then what can happen through it? Then there can be loss of water through them, or there can be some exchange of things, material, or other things can enter into those intercellular spaces if they are there. So there is no. So most epidermal cells are relatively flat. Often their outer and side walls are thicker than inner walls. So what is happening? Their outer walls, what do you see? So their outer side walls are thicker. There is an outer and inner walls. Outer walls are thicker. The outermost layer of the cell is known as epidermis. It covers the entire plant. You know about that. It is a thin layer of single cells, but in places with less water, the epidermis of the plant can become thick. In order to avoid frequent loss of water. One of the problem is that the plants can lose a lot of water. So in order to avoid that, what it becomes thick wall. Thick wall is there, so what it will happen? It will prevent the loss of water. Yes or no? Got it? If there is a thick wall, it will be a protection. It will be a protection for the loss of water also. Otherwise, too much loss of water will take place. Cells are flat and they have no intercellular spaces. Important, students. Again, I said something is important, then we should put it. Have no intercellular spaces between them. Star is here. So if thin layer of single cell in places with less water, the plants become thick. Important point, because the problem of loss of water is there. We don't want plant to lose excess water. It will lose all the water, then what will happen? The outer walls of epidermis are thick and inner walls are thin. There are two walls, outer and inner. Epidermal cells have long hair-like structures. What is the structure? In roots. Long hair-like structures. What will be the use of long hair-like structure, students? If there are long hair-like structure, you know your hairs long. If these are long, what will happen? They will absorb more water. They will be able to absorb water. So it helps in facilitates the absorption of water. So in the roots, if you have more hairs, you know what will happen? They will absorb water. So the question is, what is the main function of epidermis? What is the main question? Important question I'm putting to you, students. You can note it down. What is the main question has been asked in exam? What is the main function of epidermal cells, students? What is the main function of epidermal cells? Tell me now, what is your answer? Why do you need epidermal cells? What is the function of epidermal cells in plant? Is an important question, students. Give me the answer. What is the main function of it? What is your answer for this question? Everything has a function. Every tissue has a function, student. That's what we are saying. Why do you need tissues? Because they have functions to perform for plants. And these are protective tissues, you are saying. So it means they will protect the plant from what? What protection plants need? Tell me. Give the answer now. Got it? What is
Sir,
the
it protects the plants from mechanical injury.
further? Plants are attacked by fungi. Yes.
Yes, sir.
What are the problem in the plants? You see that there fungi can attack plants and eat the plant. You are saying injury, okay? Plants injury, the outer layer will help protecting it. Water loss is there. That is another problem. So what they do? Wax-like water-resistant substance called cuticle. Now I'm coming to that. There is a substance C-U-T-I-C-L-E, students, cuticle. Important question. What is cuticle? It is a compound. It is a compound which is wax-like water-resistant substance. What is this? It is a wax-like, students, water-resistant substance. Very important thing. They have asked in the question paper, what is cuticle? So it is present in the epidermis. What? A compound. What is that? We are saying that they secrete wax-like substance, which is cuticle. This cuticle is a substance, student, which is wax-like water-resistant substance. So on the surface of the plant, so it is water resistant. So water loss and water resistance is required. Water loss and water resistance is required. So if there is too much of water, then also what will happen? That's also not good. So the plant should be able to be water resistant. You have seen some plant, एक वो plant होता है ना, उस पे पानी डालो तो वो मोती की तरह पानी उसके ऊपर drops गिरते हैं. कौन सा पत्ता है वो? You have see that? जो लीव है, लीव के ऊपर आपने पानी डाला तो वो ऐसे मतलब मोती, जैसे मोती होते हैं उस तरह से ऐसे ऐसे गोल गोल घूमते हैं उसको। देखा है वो? देखा है वो प्लांट का, वो जो लीव है, देखा है? बोलो। वो बहुत बढ़िया पत्ता है वो।
Yes.
हम उसे डालते थे पानी, ऐसे लगता था जैसे वो मोती 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 पानी हो गया सारा। तो वो क्यों है? वो वैक्स वैक्स टाइप कोटिंग है ना उसके ऊपर, प्लांट के जो ऊपर है। तो वैक्स लाइक जो वैक्स होगा, वैक्स क्या होता है? वैक्स के ऊपर तुम पानी की बूंद डालोगे तो क्या होगा? वो पानी तो उस पर नहीं अटैक कर सकता ना, पानी रेजिस्टेंट है वो। तो उसके ऊपर वो मोती की शेप लेके बैठ जाएगा। गॉट इट? देखा है नहीं? तो देख लेना, कई जगह आपको मिलेंगे वो पत्ते। बहुत हम खेलते थे उनसे, बहुत अच्छे लगते थे। तो वो ये इंपॉर्टेंट है कि ये वैक्स लाइक है, ये वाटर रेजिस्टेंट होता है। तो देख व्हाट इट विल डू। सो ये कौन सा सब्सटेंस होता है ये? यहाँ पे मैं इसको लगा रहा हूँ क्यूटिकल। देखो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। इस कंपाउंड का नाम पूछेगा पेपर में कि व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ क्यूटिकल। ये वाटर रेजिस्टेंट है, वाटर रेजिस्टेंट है, सब्सटेंस है, वैक्स लाइक सब्सटेंस है। तो ये कहाँ पर है? ये प्लांट के जो आउटर सरफेस के ऊपर है, आउटर सरफेस। तो ये इसको कौन, यहाँ पे कहाँ से आता है ये देखो। यही हमने कहा था कि ये एमिट करेगा कुछ ना कुछ, प्लांट्स जो है वो उसके अंदर से निकलेगा ये। तो यहाँ पर इसमें इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस भी नहीं है, इसीलिए कि कुछ चीज पास नहीं कर सकती। यहाँ पर यू सी दैट वी हैव शोन दिस इज अवर एपिडर्मल सेल्स। देख रहे हैं एपिडर्मल सेल, लेकिन इसके अंदर कुछ और भी दिख रहा है आपको एपिडर्मल सेल में। और क्या चीज दिख रही है? ये एपिडर्मल सेल्स हैं जो हमने दिखाए। व्हाट यू कैन सी इन एपिडर्मल सेल स्टूडेंट्स? दिस इज अवर एपिडर्मल सेल्स। दो और चीजों का नाम लिखा हुआ है, व्हाट इज दैट? स्टोमेटा एंड गार्ड सेल्स। देख रहे हैं? ये यहाँ पर मैंने किडनी शेप का कुछ बनाया हुआ है, ये किडनी शेप का। देख रहे हैं? किडनी की शेप के हैं जो हमारी किडनी होती है, इस तरह से। और ये इसके अंदर एक ओपनिंग है, ओपनिंग है, एक डोर, एक दरवाजा दिख रहा है मुझे। ये बंद हो सकता है, खुल सकता है, बंद हो सकता है, खुल सकता है। दिस कैन ओपन, दिस कैन क्लोज, दिस कैन ओपन, दिस कैन क्लोज। दिखा आपको गार्ड सेल एंड स्टोमेटा? यहाँ पे फिर दिखाया मैंने, ये है हमारा गार्ड सेल। तो एनी डिफिकल्टी अप टू नाउ? टेल मी। ये समझ आ गया आपको?
Yes, sir.
विधि, गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
तो क्यूटिकल, यू नो व्हाट इज क्यूटिकल? ये क्या काम करता है? व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ क्यूटिकल? वैक्स लाइक सब्सटेंस है ये। तो प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि जो वाटर बहुत सारा लॉस होता है, या वाटर जो प्लांट्स पर है उसको रेजिस्टेंट बनाने के लिए ये काम आता है। वाटर रेजिस्टेंट सब्सटेंस है, तो प्रोटेक्ट करता है, इट प्रोटेक्ट द प्लांट्स। तो एपिडर्मिस का मेन फंक्शन जो है वो हमने बताया आपको कि ये प्लांट को प्रोटेक्ट करता है। ऊपर मैंने लिखा ही है, ये प्रोटेक्ट करना है, प्रोटेक्टिव टिश्यूज है। ये प्रोटेक्टिव टिश्यू है, प्रोटेक्टिव टिश्यू प्लांट को प्रोटेक्ट करेगा। तो प्लांट के ऊपर इंजरी हो सकती है, वाटर लॉस हो सकता है, फंगी अटैक कर सकती है, ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स को फेस करता है प्लांट। तो उसको बचाने के लिए हमें कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए, वो आउटर लेयर उसकी जो होती है एपिडर्मिस। और एपिडर्मिस में भी देख रहे हो स्टोमेटा और गार्ड सेल। तो देखते हैं कि स्टोमेटा क्या होता है, व्हाट इज स्टोमेटा, गार्ड सेल। व्हाट इज स्टोमेटा? अभी हमने कहा स्टोमेटा है जी, स्टोमेटा है। तो यहाँ पर हम आपको पूछ रहे हैं कि व्हाट इज स्टोमेटा। अब ये पूछेगा क्वेश्चन आपको एग्जाम में, व्हाट इज स्टोमेटा, व्हाट इज स्टोमेटा। होगा क्या कि अभी हमने शो किया था, देयर यू कैन ऑब्जर्व स्मॉल पोर्स हियर एंड देयर इन एपिडर्मिक्स ऑफ द लीफ। देखो एपिडर्मिस जो मैंने दिखाया है, एपिडर्मिस वो क्या आउटर लेयर जो हमने दिखाई है, आउटर लेयर जो दिखाई है, वॉल दिखाई है। और एपिडर्मिस अगर लीफ में देखें, इन द लीफ, तो उसके अंदर क्या दिखेंगे हमें? स्मॉल पोर्स, स्मॉल पोर्स दिखाई देंगे आपको, आप ध्यान से देखना उसको। स्टोमेटा आर एनक्लोज्ड बाय टू किडनी शेप्ड सेल्स कॉल्ड गार्ड सेल्स। अभी हमने बताया कि गार्ड सेल का मतलब क्या होता है कि जो गार्ड क्या है तुम्हारे कॉलोनी में, इन द योर कॉलोनी यू आर कीपिंग ए गार्ड, वो क्या करता है? गार्ड करता है। कोई चीज, कोई भी आ रहा है, कोई जा रहा है, उसे वो चेक करता है। किसी को अंदर आना है तो दरवाजा खोल देता है, किसी को नहीं आना तो गेट बंद कर देता है। यस और नो? यही करता है वो। गार्ड क्या करता है? कहीं भी जाते हो, बैंक में जाते हो, गार्ड क्या काम कर रहा है? वो बंद कर देता है गेट, भी नहीं जा सकता। कोई जा सकता है उसके लिए खोल देता है। अभी कोरोना में जब बैंक में जा रहे हो, क्या कर रहा है? 1 बाई 1 आए भी स्प्रे मारता है, वो कहता है पहले इंसेक्टिसाइड डालूंगा, फिर एक एक करके जाओ, तो गार्ड करता है। यहाँ पर भी एक गार्ड सेल है, स्टोमेटा एनक्लोज्ड बाय 2 किडनी गार्ड सेल्स, दे आर नेसेसरी फॉर एक्सचेंजिंग गैसेस विद द एटमॉस्फेयर। देखो, एटमॉस्फेयर से गैस एक्सचेंज होनी है स्टूडेंट्स। क्या होना है? एटमॉस्फेयर से वी हैव टू एक्सचेंज गैसेस। आपको पता ही है कि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस जो है वो प्लांट्स ले रहे हैं और ऑक्सीजन गैस को छोड़ रहे हैं। तो ये गैस का एक्सचेंज होना है, गैसियस एक्सचेंज होना है प्लांट्स में। तो ये कौन करेगा? और ट्रांसपायरेशन होती है, लॉस ऑफ वाटर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर वेपर। एक वर्ड मैंने और यूज कर दिया आप स्टूडेंट, ट्रांसपायरेशन। ट्रांसपायरेशन मीन्स तुम क्या कर रहे हो? रेस्पायरेशन। रेस्पायरेशन मैं कह रहा हूं ट्रांसपायरेशन, तो लॉस ऑफ वाटर होता है। क्या होता है? लॉस ऑफ वाटर। तो लॉस ऑफ वाटर भी होता है थ्रू, ये सब चीजें कहां से होती हैं? थ्रू स्टोमेटा। कौन करता है? स्टोमेटा। तो ये कैसे होती हैं स्टोमेटा से? जो पोर्स होते हैं उनके अंदर पोर्स होते हैं। क्या होते हैं? पोर्स होते हैं, गार्ड सेल्स होते हैं। क्या होते हैं? गार्ड सेल्स होते हैं, उनके अंदर पोर्स होते हैं। तो स्टोमेटा आर पोर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर दैट आर प्रेजेंट इन एपिडर्मिक्स ऑफ द लीव्स। दीज पोर्स आर एनक्लोज्ड बाय 2 सेल्स। अब जो पोर्स होते हैं ना, वो यहाँ पे देख रहे हो, पोर्स, जो पोर्स होते हैं उनके पास क्या होते हैं? 2 सेल्स होते हैं दैट हैव सिमिलर शेप एज किडनी। ये किडनी जैसे दिख रहे हैं दो, एक सेल और एक सेल, देयर आर 2 सेल्स। देखो, एक सेल ये दिख रहा है और एक सेल ये दिख रहा है, और दीज आर किडनी शेप। किडनी शेप दिख रहे हैं सेल्स दो आपको। दीज आर कॉल्ड गार्ड सेल्स ऑफ द स्टोमेटा। इनको क्या बोलते हैं? लिखा हुआ मैंने, गार्ड सेल्स। किसके हैं? स्टोमेटा के। दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेज एंड ट्रांसपायरेशन। व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ द गार्ड सेल स्टूडेंट्स? द गार्ड सेल्स क्या काम करेंगे? इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन आ गया आपके पेपर के लिए क्वेश्चन। GUARD, गार्ड सेल्स। What is the function of the guard cell students? इनका functions, what is the functions of guard cell students? क्या क्या फंक्शन बताएंगे आप? बताओ, what is the answer for this? They are responsible for what the guard cells do? यहाँ पे मैंने क्या लिखा है? यहाँ पे दो ही चीजें हो रही हैं। ये क्या हो रहा है? एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस, exchange of gases students. Second, transpiration. देखो, गैसेस एक्सचेंज होंगी, यस और नो बताइए। मस्ट है, उसके बिना तो फोटोसिंथेसिस हो नहीं सकती। तो गैसेस एक्सचेंज होंगी। ट्रांसपायरेशन क्या होती है? लॉस ऑफ वाटर। दोनों प्रोसेसेस होती हैं प्लांट्स के अंदर, प्लांट्स के अंदर। तो ये कौन करेगा? स्टोमेटा। और स्टोमेटा के अंदर कौन है जो ये गार्ड कर रहे हैं? ये वाले जो 2 किडनी सेल मैंने दिखाए हैं। प्रॉब्लम ये है कि कितना लॉस करना है, कितनी एक्सचेंज गैसेस करनी है, उसके लिए कोई वी नीड समथिंग विच कैन क्लोज, विच कैन ओपन। अगर हमेशा के लिए ओपन हो गया तो फिर कितनी भी गैस और कितना भी वाटर का लॉस हो सकता है। लेकिन जितना लॉस होना है उतना वाटर का हो, उससे ज्यादा ना हो। एंड द अमाउंट ऑफ गैस विच आई वांट, दैट्स ऑल। आई डोंट वांट द होल और एवरीथिंग टू कीप ऑन फ्लोटिंग इनसाइड और आउटसाइड, समझे? तो उसको गार्ड करते हैं गार्ड सेल्स। When it is required, they open the door. When it is not required, they close the door. Got my point? Tell me, what is the meaning of guard cells? what do you want? Exchange of gases, transpiration, loss of water, but you don't want excess. So how will we stop if more is coming or more is going? If more water is lost than required, there has to be some door to close it and open it. Close when you don't need it, open when you need it. तो plants ने automatic system बना लिया. So what is that? Stomata. Stomata में क्या है? They are necessary for exchanging gases with the atmosphere. Transmitting loss of water in the form of water vapor also takes place through stomata. Water loss कहाँ जाता है? Atmosphere में. Atmosphere में water है क्या? बताओ. Do you have water in the atmosphere? Tell me. Do you have water in the atmosphere? Yes or no? बताओ. विधि, क्या water है atmosphere में? Yes or no? बोलो आंसर. एटमॉस्फेयर में वाटर है या नहीं है? गैस के फॉर्म में है नहीं है, वाटर वेपर है. वाटर वेपर इज प्रेजेंट ना, जब इन द रेनफॉल ह्यूमिडिटी इज वेरी हाई, लॉट ऑफ वाटर वेपर इज प्रेजेंट, लॉट ऑफ वाटर वेपर इज प्रेजेंट. तो वाटर वेपर हमारे पास है ऑलरेडी एटमॉस्फेयर में, आपको पता ही है. तो ये प्लांट्स के थ्रू भी होता है सारा ट्रांसपायरेशन प्रोसेस. तो गार्ड सेल्स का क्या फंक्शन है पता लग गया, ये इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. स्टार लगा दिया मैंने आपके नोट्स में. यू हैव नोटेड दिस डाउन. ये क्वेश्चन आएंगे पेपर में. एपिडर्मिक, स्टोमेटा, गार्ड सेल्स. गार्ड सेल्स तो गार्ड करते हैं ये कि हाउ मच गैसेस हैव टू बी एक्सचेंज्ड, हाउ मच लॉस ऑफ वाटर. इफ यू वांट दे विल ओपन दिस and if they don't want they will close it. इस तरह से किडनी शेप्ड होते हैं, ये खुलते हैं बंद होते हैं, खुलते हैं बंद होते हैं. तो डिपेंड करता है कि हमें कितना चाहिए कितना नहीं चाहिए. तो गार्ड सेल्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस एंड ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. स्टूडेंट्स यू हैव नोटेड दिस डाउन. ओके, यहाँ पर देखिए ट्रांसपिरेशन, लॉस ऑफ वाटर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर वेपर आल्सो टेक्स प्लेस थ्रू स्टोमेटा. Think about which gas may be required for photosynthesis. Find out the role of transpiration in the plants. Question आ गया आपके ऊपर, क्वेश्चन दे दिया. ये लो, तुम दोनों बताओ इसका आंसर. क्वेश्चन आ गया आपको. रोल ऑफ ट्रांसपायरेशन इन द प्लांट्स. हमने कहा कि प्लांट्स में ट्रांसपायरेशन इज टेकिंग प्लेस, मींस लॉस ऑफ वाटर. वाटर इज गोइंग इन द वेपर स्टेट इन द एटमॉस्फेयर. व्हाई इट इज हैपनिंग, व्हाट इज द थिंग? ऐसा, what is the result of that, why it is happening? You have 1 minute to answer this question students, important question, and think about it और मुझे बताइए इसका आंसर. इसका आंसर बताइए मुझे.
So we need to tell the role of transpiration.
What is the answer? Role of transpiration.
So we need to tell the role of transpiration.
Yes, you have, the question is find out the role of transpiration in plants. This is the question to you. Give me the answer. 1 minute I give to you. आपको मिला 1 मिनट का समय और आपने का टाइम स्टार्ट हो गया. Any answer from any of you? What do you want to say about this?
Sir, it provides the plants with evaporative cooling nutrients.
Okay. Any other? Anya, what do you have to say about transpiration?
Sir, it provides the plant with water for the plant structure.
Okay, whatever answer you have given now, I have shown here something very beautiful picture. You can see सच कितना सुंदर लग रहा है. देखो यहाँ पर, ये देखो कितना अच्छा पत्ता है प्लांट्स का. देखो ये these are the roots of the plants. यहाँ पे कैपिलरी एक्शन होती है, कैपिलरी एक्शन होती है. देख रहे हो स्टूडेंट, ये वाटर एब्जॉर्ब करता है. ये रूट्स हैं, यहाँ से वाटर ऊपर जा रहा है वाटर, दिख रहा है. ये रूट्स में से, ये रूट्स है ना, देख रहे हो, यहाँ पे वाटर है, आपने पौधों को पानी दे दिया ना, तो ये कहां से जा रहा है, ये रूट से ऊपर, ये कैपिलरी एक्शन होती है। अब ये भी बाद में वी विल टेल यू व्हाट इज द कैपिलरी एक्शन। सो थ्रू कैपिलरी एक्शन द वाटर इज राइजिंग अप। ये लीव्स पर आ गया पानी, यहाँ भी आ गया। तो एक तरीके से सक्शन पंप होते हैं, सक्शन पंप सा एक होता है। जैसे सक्शन पंप क्या होता है, विच कैन, मतलब सक्शन हो गई तो मतलब वहां पर वो प्रेशर कम हो गया तो ऊपर चढ़ जाता है पानी वहां पे। तो वाटर आ गया यहाँ लीव्स पर, यहाँ पे ये देख रहे हो लॉस ऑफ ट्रांसपायरेशन हो रही है, यहाँ से वाटर बाहर आ रहा है, बाहर आ रहा है। और प्लांट क्या कर रहे हैं, तुमने देखा एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेज हो रही है, क्या हो रही है, एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेज। प्लांट से एब्जॉर्ब क्या करते हैं, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, रिलीज क्या करते हैं, ऑक्सीजन, थ्रू ट्रांसपायरेशन। ट्रांसपायरेशन के थ्रू प्लांट्स क्या कर रहे हैं, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस इज बीइंग एब्जॉर्ब्ड, ऑक्सीजन गैस इज बीइंग रिलीज्ड। यस और नो बताओ, पहला एक पॉइंट, यस और नो हो रहा है प्लांट्स में।
Yes, sir.
वाटर का लॉस होगा, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं, ऑक्सीजन देते हैं, यस। प्रिवेंट द प्लांट्स फ्रॉम ओवर हीटिंग। अब क्या होगा, देखो ओवर हीटिंग हो सकती है, ओवर हीटिंग, द लीव्स एब्जॉर्ब सनलाइट ड्यूरिंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस। फोटोसिंथेसिस, सन गिर रहा है, सन गिर रहा है, मैं अगर सन के अंदर खड़ा हो जाऊं तो क्या मैं खड़ा कितने टाइम के लिए हो सकता हूँ, टेल मी, आई विल बिकम हॉट। तो आप सन रेज से दूर भागोगे, बोलो। तो अगर प्लांट्स के ऊपर सन गिरता जा रहा है, गिरता जा रहा है, तो वो हॉट हो सकता है, हीट हो सकता है। तो सम ऑफ इट इज यूज्ड इन फोटोसिंथेसिस व्हाइल रेस्ट इज रेडिएटेड एज हीट एनर्जी। तो होगा क्या कि कुछ तो उसको नीड है, लेकिन एक्सेस में है तो उसको क्या करेगा, तो वो क्या करेगा, वो फिर जो वाटर मेरा जा रहा है, वाटर वाटर की जो ट्रांसपायरेशन हो रही है, वो क्या करेगा कि वो ओवर हीटिंग से बचा लेगा प्लांट, ओवर हीटिंग से बचा लेगा। सो एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ वाटर काजिंग कूलिंग ऑफ द सराउंडिंग एरिया। तो फिर जो सराउंडिंग एरिया है वो भी कूल हो जाता है। देयरफॉर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कीप्स द लीव्स कूल। देखो ये लीव्स हमारे कूल रहेंगे बिकॉज ऑफ लॉस ऑफ वाटर। यस और नो। देखो व्हेन यू परस्पायर इन समर, तो क्या होता है, वाटर इवेपोरेट होता है बॉडी से, जब पंखे के नीचे बैठते हो तो फिर कूलिंग हो जाती है ना, कूलिंग हो जाती है। तो यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, ये वाटर का लॉस होगा, वाटर का लॉस होगा, ट्रांसपायरेशन होगी, तो लीव्स क्या हो जाएंगे, कूल हो जाएंगे, नहीं तो ओवर हीटिंग हो जाएगी बाई सन रेज, ओवर हीटिंग हो जाएगी। यस और नो, समझ गए। तो दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट। तो फर्दर क्या हो रहा है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ फूड एंड वाटर इन प्लांट, द रूट्स ऑफ प्लांट एब्जॉर्ब मिनरल्स एंड वाटर प्रेजेंट इन द सॉइल थ्रू ट्रांसपायरेशन एंड दे आर देन डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड इन द प्लांट थ्रू ट्रांसपायरेशन स्ट्रीम। तो फिर ये जो ये आपका जो रूट्स में जो भी एब्जॉर्ब कर रहे हैं प्लांट्स मिनरल और वाटर, ये सब फिर ट्रांसपायरेशन के थ्रू सारे प्लांट्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाते हैं, दे आर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड इन द एंटायर प्लांट। movement of water in plants, as plants lose water in the form of water, the density of water in the leaves becomes low, so the water from higher density areas such as roots move up to lower density areas through a force called transpirational pull। ये भी एक पॉइंट है, इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट बता दिया आपको कि ये वाटर जब लॉस होगा तभी तो और पानी जाएगा। एक बार ये लॉस होगा तो वो कम हो जाएगा, फिर जाएगा, फिर कम हो जाएगा, इस तरह से वो राइज करता रहेगा और प्लांट्स को वाटर मिलता रहेगा। Got my point? So this is very important process which we are talking about, students। तो तुम्हें पता लग गया जो ट्रांसपायरेशन है वो बहुत काम कर रही है, ट्रांसपायरेशन से जो प्लांट्स हैं वो बच जाते हैं और इसमें एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस हो रही हैं, और एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस हुई हैं एंड प्रिवेंट्स ओवरहीटिंग। ओवरहीटिंग नहीं है, वी डोंट वांट ओवरहीटिंग। और ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ फूड भी हो गया स्टूडेंट्स, फूड प्लस वाटर हो गया इन प्लांट्स थ्रू ट्रांसपायरेशन। और क्या देखा हमने, मूवमेंट ऑफ वाटर इन प्लांट्स हो गया, movement of water is also there, students, movement of water is also there, which is the result of transpirational pull, transpirational pull So this is the most important thing which we told you students. Important question for you in the exam: what is transpiration and how, why it is important? What is the role of students transpiration? Any doubt here, students?
No, sir.
Okay, then we end up our talk here. Very interesting, very important talk. It was so much to learn, so much to enjoy in these talks and lectures which we are giving to you. So much information is available to us about how what the plants are growing, what are the tissues, what is their functions, and how they protect, what are the protections which are available in the plants. So how there is a loss of water and exchange of gases which is taking place. So the plants tissues are important topic for us for exam, and I will meet you in the next class. Bye bye and see you in the next class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all the best.